Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Steve Breach coming to you here today. I have a package from PWG. This right here is the second package of the winter sale. 5 for $40. Probably one of the best bargains that there is in professional wrestling, especially when it comes to DVD media. The only thing that's better than this is when they used to do 5 touchdown Niners. The only thing better than this is when they used to do like the $5 Fridays at WWE Shop. They would just like get rid of new release DVDs. Like, let anybody have this, $5, let it go. If I was smart, go back in time, buy a lot of those DVDs, and then resell them in the secondary market. Never did that though. And then they'd always tell you to do one like a WWE sale around WrestleMania at Walmart. But my Walmart never ever got the DVDs. I always saw them like, hey, head on out to Walmart and get them on wrestling or DVD news, and never got them. Plus, more than likely, they already had them all. So it is what it is. I always get thrown off because of how thin the PWG DVDs are, and I didn't think they were all going to be in here. And the one thing I like about these is they actually have the dates on them on the cover, so you can put them in order really easy. And for these ones, if you remember the last set I got the best of Kevin Steen, not another Kevin Steen DVD, and then I got I think the last 4 which ended up being like a 3-night Bola event. And then I believe it was Making of a Varsity Athlete, I think is what the show was called. And so for this, I just got the 5 shows that were right before those. So now I have 9 PWG shows in a row. And if I start with Smokey and the Bandito from October of 2018, I can watch all of the end of 2018, 19, and 20 before they were shut down due to COVID and the pandemic. So we'll start this off with Smokey and the Bandito. Bandito I know of from Ring of Honor Wrestling. We've also got Darby Allin versus Trevor Lee. We've got Flamina. I have no clue who that is. Puma King, Ray Horace. We got I don't know who that guy is either. I'm sure I'm going to fall in love with him. We got Brody King, who just made his AEW debut against Timothy Thatcher. We've got the Rascals versus LAX. We've got Walter versus Jeff Cobb for the PWG title in the main event. We've got Hand of Doom, Jungle Boy versus Brody King. DJ Z versus Puma King, LAX versus the Laredo King and Ray Juarez. We've got Robbie Eagles versus Jonathan Gresham. We've got the Radicals versus Best Friends for the PWG tag titles. We've got ACH versus Bandito, and we've got Jeff Cobb versus Trevor Lee in the main event. 200 right here. This is from March of 2019. We've got Jake Atlas versus Jungle Boy versus Trey Miguel. Laredo King versus Puma King. Aussie Open versus Best Friends. Darby Allin versus Brody King. Jonathan Gresham versus David Starr. And then we've got a 3-way. The Radicals versus LAX versus the Lucha Bros. Jeff Cobb versus Bandito in the main event. From there, we go to Mystery Vortex 6. You can see that there was a spoiler in the main event by looking at this one. We've got Orange Cassidy versus Chuck Taylor, Jeff Cobb versus Jonathan Gresham, Jake Atlas versus Brody King versus Trent, Jungle Boy versus Puma King. Oh, messed that up. We've got the Radicals versus Flamita and Ray Juarez. And then we've got Darby Allin versus Joey Janela. Guerrilla Warfare match. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But I didn't see them on any of the other shows. So where did that match get built up from? That just seems like it came out of the middle of nowhere. And then we're going to end this up with July of 2019 with PWG 16. Andy Brown versus Trey Miguel. Best Friends versus the Dark Order. Darby Allin versus MJF. We've got Bandito, Flamina, Rey Jorge against Black Torres, Laredo King, and Puma King. We've got Joey Janela versus Jungle Boy. Brody King versus David Starr. And then in the main event, we've got a tag team title ladder match, the Rascals versus LAX. So that looks like it's going to be a really big feud that I saw going through this whole year of PWG. So right here, I'm not sure if it's still on or not. Head on over to see if you can pick these bad boys up from PWG's winter sale. If not, mark your calendars. It was right around Black Friday time. I think it was right after they started. And you can just go on there. You pick 5 DVDs, $40 on the winter sale site. Peace out, guys.